So what have we got here? We've got a door opening into a room full of Billy bookshelves, ram-packed full of games and flashing lights. So it means one thing and one thing only. It's another game room tour. Well, kind of. It's been a while, so I thought I'd just do a quick video just to show you what's going on. Some of the changes. Don't worry, it's not going to be one of these ridiculous extravaganzas of me pulling everything off the shelf and showing you every single game I own. It's just a bit of an update really. Okay, where to start? Well, I guess the room itself, as you can see, it's completely changed now. Moved into a new place probably about 3 or 4 months ago now. Finally got in some sort of a semi-decent shape. And yeah, believe me, it was an absolute freaking nightmare moving all this tat. But I did take the opportunity to get rid of a lot of stuff I'm not playing, a lot of stuff in storage, which was just taking up space. But that did free up some funds and allowed me to bring some quality and really focus the collection. Managed to find some time to spruce up the old Super Neo 29, new panel by Alberto, some Seimitsu sticks and buttons, and of course a new marquee there. But I've got a big shout out to Steve. Thank you so much, mate, for helping me get the chassis done, getting it over to the legendary Grant. I owe you big time, mate. Moving along, we have got the new Challenger in the room. It's a new Net City. Still waiting for a new monitor for it. It's got a little bit of burn, and it's a repo panel, but I'm going to get a new one for that. I've gone for Samurai sticks on this one, JLXs, and yeah, also Samurai buttons. It's a funky colour, but I like it. It is a JBS cab, so I do tend to stick with just the Nomi in there. I've got the multi in there, play all the Nomi games. But I also do have the Erkin Labs Jammifier. Highly recommend that if you've got a JBS cab that you want to play Jammer. Of course, the Capcom top shelf is still there. Do need a bit of a step ladder to get up there though. But there's a couple of games in there that you might have not seen before. Some of them are new and some of them were actually just in storage. I just got some boxes for them. But the Nomi one's not changed too much. Just got a couple new games there. I think Cosmos Smash only, maybe 1 or 2 others. But I've got the multi anyway. I don't really need to get much more than Nomi. Of course, you've got the mandatory big box Tetris action going on there. Still got the old Sega STV there in games. Quick hide the reflection. And we've got some Konami GX games. Twin B Salamander 2, and we've got Proteus. We'll see another Proteus later on in a very special cab. Big box stuff. Yeah, not much space really to show those. CPS3, again, I'm going to show you a little bit more CPS3 later on, but these are just the carts. And some SATA carts as well, which is based on the Nintendo 64 hardware. Dreamcast games, nothing really much new here, a couple more Dreamcast games. Here we got some top drawer PCBs for you. I actually plan to do a couple of videos on some of these shooters here. X-Men I've had a while, it's just I managed to find it and put it in a box. But the other ones are relatively new. Naomi, I only got a couple new Naomi GD-ROM games. I think there's a couple of Guilty Gear ones I got that I haven't had. So nothing much new there. Nice new boxes for the Thomas Wave games. A little bit large for the size of the game, the cassettes themselves. But they look pretty damn good. Also, those blue ones are Namco games, Namco 256, 246 games. I need to get some covers. The PGM as well, I got some cases for those. And G-Net you saw before. And NeoGeo. I really should have done a NeoGeo video, but really I didn't have any time. So the best I can do is show it here. But as I promised, I sold off the AES. I actually still got the AES console, but the games are gone. Sold it all, so freed up funds, so it means I got all the big hitters. So it's done and dusted now, got them all the playable ones, plus I've got quite a few of the non-playable Mahjong and quiz games, but the bottom shelf is double stacked, so they're hidden behind there. Also got the nice shot boxes as well for them all. I'm really proud of them, so I wanted to make sure they are shown in all their glory. I didn't want to have the loose carts, I wanted them in the shop boxes with the artwork showing. Back to those tower plan games. You'll see a lot of them scattered around the place. Mega Drive games. Good old Mega Drive is never going to get rid of that. In fact, I've got quite a few I haven't actually put out on the shelves yet, some pickups. Pretty much done now. There's only a handful of games I still want to get. All the shooters I've got apart from Eliminate Down and Cotton. But probably go for the repo for Eliminate Down. Probably get a Cotton eventually. We'll see. But I'm pretty much done with the Mega Drive. Also Saturn, really not much to get now for the Saturn. Pretty much all the shooters I've got, and STV as well. Pretty much done. Only displaying just the couple of shooters for the Master System. The rest are actually in storage. I did plan to sell them, but the guy didn't turn up and pick up and buy before I moved, so I've just kept them anyway. So I'm not selling them at the moment. We'll see in the future. It's not nice to have stuff in storage. We'll see if I sell them or not. PS1, no big changes for the shooter side, but RPG side, I got rid of a lot. In fact, yeah, pretty much all the RPGs have gone to actually fund a couple of the shooters on the PC Engine. So no more PC Engine shooters are needed. A couple of Data East cartridges there, Avengers Galactic Storm, not one you see all the time. But PC Engine wise, yeah, I'm pretty much done with all the sort of playable titles. There's probably about another 50 in the cupboard I've not yet put out yet. So pretty much done. As you can see, I've tried my best to rig something together for the consoles to display them. It's not easy with the space, but you know, I've tried my best. I'm happy with it, that's all that counts really. It's my space, I enjoy it, I'm proud of my little area just to chill out. Got a new case as well for the Iron Multi. Really love that case, and it shows you the dip setting as well for the game, so it's functional as well, and such a fragile bit of kit. Really recommend anyone who's got the Multi to get that case as well. And let's move up and look at some more of the PCBs. As I mentioned before, a lot of them are just stuff taken out of storage and given nice new labels, but there are some new games in there as well, scattered about. I actually seriously whittled down the PlayStation 2 as well in preparation to sell it, but in the end I didn't get around to sell the games. They're actually in storage still. I'll see later if I get around to actually sell them or not. PSP is the same, got rid of a few titles but not much. Big Ghosts and Goblins fans, so I actually picked up a One as well to actually get the Dan Nakamura game for it. The 360 set is still pretty much untouched. I'm going to keep most of the games there. Certainly going to keep the Japanese shooters, that's for sure. Added the odd Capcom Famicom game to the collection, like Mighty Final Fight and Nemo. Also had to get the box Parodius game there. I love the cover for that. Super Famicom wise, I've got quite a few box ones, but also so some of these big hitters I've just gone for loose cart only. It's nice to have the box, but it's not essential, is it? I actually decided to sell quite a lot of my RPGs for the SNES. Was never going to play them. They were beautiful condition, they were wasted on my shelf, things like Earthbound, and allowed me to get some pretty tasty PCBs that are definitely getting used. What else to get rid of? Stuff like the PS4 stuff, a lot of crap I had that was strictly limited, that was sealed, never was going to play it, some RPG stuff, had to go. Also, things like for the Wii U, I had a lot of big box stuff, you know, there's a lot of Skylander crap, maybe about 6 or 7 of these large boxes. It was just taking too much space. They had to go. Still got the GameCube World set and the Wii U, but that's on a separate shelf. Just got a couple more caps to show you before I let you go. And yeah, the lineup has expanded a little bit. The Limburgs are still there. I've still got the Blast Cities. Still need to get a monitor for one of them. And the kiosk, not really using it so much anymore. I really plan to sell that one. Did promise you a little bit more CPS3 early on, and there you have it, running on the new Astro City. I got the additional SIM for the hardware, for the CPS3 hardware. So now I've got access to all the CPS3 games on the multi, so now I can pay a bit of third strike. But my latest pride and joy has got to be the Konami Windy. Got a couple of weeks ago. I absolutely adore this cab. Complete with sexy Proteus as well. I already got the topper and I already got the taco plushie. I just needed the cab and the game to go with it. So now it's all complete. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with it. So there's a very quick look at my current setup. Hope you enjoyed it. Laters.